Yo, welcome to SSF, Shaw Sports and Faith, where we talk sports-based topics and faith-based topics. Today is a sports-based topic, and let me get right into it. And let's get into the Celtics versus the 76ers, or should I say the 76ers versus the Celtics in the Game 7, where we were expecting an epic, great game. But did we get it? No. As the Celtics beat the 76ers 112-88, and Jason Tatum closing those boys out by scoring 51 points and grabbing 13 rebounds. He had like 35, I believe, at halftime. The Celtics came out playing out, just going straight out. Jason Tatum with the fire in his eyes and ready to end it tonight, playing big in the playoffs. I had given Jason Tatum a lot of flack, saying this guy hadn't been showing up. He hadn't been playing the way he should have been playing. But he showed up like a superstar, playing like a true superstar. And superstars show up in the playoffs. And I'm thinking it's Jason's time now. It's his time now. His time to shine. I think he's going to be the face of the league probably eventually. He's finna get the crown as he led his team past the 76ers in an embarrassing fashion, blowing them out 112 again to 88. Joel Embiid didn't show up at all. He scored 15 points, grabbing 8 boards on 5 of 18 shooting. You talk about the MVP. You talking about a guy who's been thinking he deserved the MVP the last 2 years. And when the game is on the line, in the Game 7, when it's time to dominate and take your team over the top, he didn't show up at all. He was a no-show. And we see too many of these performances from Joel Embiid in the playoffs. Joe, you're going to have to show up. James Harden, unfortunately, after having a couple good games in the series, 45 and I think, 42, 44 in another game, putting the team on his back, winning 2 games, James Harden went back into being his up and down self. He had a bad game last game, and he had a bad game this game, really. Scoring just 9 points on 3 of 11 shooting and making some critical, crazy, mind-blowing, head-scratcher turnovers. I'm afraid that Doc Rivers is going to take the blame due to the poor play of his superstars, James Harden and Embiid. Because, when the GM bring in James Harden and making trades, and now you got Embiid and other players, you think you got the team to win. And you have another disappointing season in 3 years with Doc Rivers or more? Man, he's going to take the blame, and I hate that for him. But the Celtics played an outstanding game, playing great defense, only giving up 88 points the last game. And then to this game, giving up 86 in a league where you have high-powered offenses where average team give me like 114, 115 a game, to only give up 88 points in Game 6 and then 86 in this game. Yo, I think the 76ers dropped the ball in Game 6 when Jason Tatum came out there playing horrible. I think he was like 0 for 9 for a while. Then he hit a shot and he was like, 3 for 1 for 10, 1 for 12. When it came in the fourth quarter, and for some reason, I don't know why the 76ers didn't just blow those guys out. They had like a 15, 16 point lead, but the Celtics kept playing great defense, kept making shots, holding on, keeping close, and they went on to take the game over and win it with a great performance in Game 6 by Jason Tatum, which he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter after being off the whole game, draining 3 after 3 after 3, coming up clutch, and then coming up in Game 7 and ended it by scoring 51. And the defense was just incredible, man. I mean, outstanding. Blowing these guys out 112-88. So now you have the Celtics getting ready to play the Miami Heat, and that's going to be an incredible series. And I'm going to give you my breakdown of who I think will win between the Celtics and the Miami Heat. Whew, man, this was embarrassing. I expected a more competitive game, but man, it was a straight blowout. So yeah, that's my take on the game, baby. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to hear more sports talks from a different perspective other than the mainstream media. And subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section, and I'll be glad to engage in the comment sections with you guys and hear from you guys. As I always conclude a video by saying peace and love.